Welcome to this Ticker Toolkit instructional video, which shows how to find stock investment bargains after a market sell-off. In this video, you will learn how to program custom stock searches using the Ticker Toolkit search engine, how to analyze stock search results, and how to save custom stock searches for future use. For a better learning experience, you may wish to start and stop this video as you follow along using your own copy of Ticker Toolkit. Visit www.tickertoolkit.com to download your free 30-day trial of Ticker Toolkit Deluxe Edition. You may also wish to review the information sheet, Quick Start Guide, and Quick Start video available at the Ticker Toolkit website. We'll move quickly through startup since we already covered this in the Quick Start video and the Quick Start Guide available on the Ticker Toolkit website. If you have already created your own stock workbook, you can use your own workbook for this lesson. We're loading the comprehensive workbook example that is installed on your PC with Ticker Toolkit and has sample stock data sheets and sample evaluation thresholds. Before we run any stock searches, we'll update all of our data sheets by clicking the Update All Data Sheets button on the Ticker Toolkit control panel. After the update is finished, our stock data sheets are updated with the latest stock quote data available from our stock data source. We'll want to clear any existing stock selection criteria before programming a new stock search, so click the Clear A and Clear B buttons. We'll configure our price criterion to select stocks whose price is down greater than our configured minimum price change, where the minimum price change is specified in our evaluation thresholds. We're looking for stocks with a fairly significant price drop today, so change the minimum price change threshold to 5%. Next, we'll configure our forward PE selection criteria for stocks with a positive forward PE that is below our upper PE threshold, where the upper PE threshold is configured in our evaluation thresholds. The upper PE threshold that comes pre-configured with our example workbook is 17. There are upper and lower thresholds which we can use to define a fair value range for our stocks. We're only using the upper PE threshold for this search. Our selection criteria are configured to find stocks whose price is down more than 5% with a forward PE that is less than 17 and is positive. Since we've only configured the A selection criteria and didn't need the B selection criteria for this search, select A under the Selection Logic heading. We can click on one of 4 stock selection buttons to select stocks from all data sheets, stocks from just our account data sheets, stocks from just our sector data sheets, and stocks from a specific data sheet. Click the button to select stocks from the sector data sheets. The search results, displayed on a new report data sheet, contain stocks whose share price is down at least 5% and whose forward PE is positive and below 17. If we want to refine our search to select high-growth stocks with a low PEG ratio, we can return to the Ticker Toolkit control panel to adjust our search criteria and try the search again. Before we make any changes, we'll save the current search to a temporary search preset button in case we want to undo our changes. Now set the PEG selection criterion to select stocks whose PEG ratio is below our lower PEG threshold, where our lower PEG threshold is configured in the evaluation thresholds. The lower PEG threshold configured in our example workbook is 1.0. Now when we click the Select Stocks from Sector Sheets button, the search results are limited to those stocks whose price is down more than 5%, whose forward PE is positive and less than 17, and whose PEG ratio is less than or equal to 1.0. Since we're still experimenting with selection criteria, we can save this newly defined search to another temporary preset button for later retrieval. We can then click each of the temporary preset buttons to retrieve the saved selection criteria. Note that the temporary preset buttons do not actually run the search. They only store temporary selection criteria for experimentation as we're developing a new search. After we perform a search and find stocks that interest us, Ticker Toolkit makes it easy to view news and information about each stock from our favorite trusted analysts. For example, select Zacks from the hyperlinks that are programmed in the example workbook and click the name of a stock to open the hyperlink. We see that Zacks rates Amcor a strong buy. Zacks also rates Avago a strong buy. And Zacks rates Lam Research a buy. Presumably, if these stocks were buys before the sell-off, they're even stronger buys now. If we like the search that we've just created, we can save it to one of our main programmable preset buttons by clicking the Program Preset button and then clicking the button that we want to program. Select the scope of the program search, in this case we'll set our scope to just sector data sheets, and then give your programmed preset button a descriptive name. Note that evaluation thresholds are not saved in the programmed preset buttons, so you can change evaluation thresholds anytime before clicking your programmed preset button. Test your newly programmed preset button by clicking on it to confirm that it returns the expected results. Now that you've reviewed this Ticker Toolkit instructional video, you'll want to practice the concepts in this video. Then review the comprehensive Ticker Toolkit Getting Started guide available along with additional documentation, examples, videos, and answers to frequently asked questions at the Ticker Toolkit website. Activate your copy of Ticker Toolkit by visiting www.tickertoolkit.com/purchase. Thank you.